Hey guys, how's it going? This is Luke here from Next Level Gaming Guides. And in this video we actually have a special little treat for you. I'm actually going to show you exactly how I farm exactly. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. Now what I've done before this is I've gone and did the quest, the angel quest there to kill the butcher. Leading up to this, I got 5 stacks of valor so that I would increase the item value that I get from items, and I'm just killing the butcher right here. He goes down pretty quick. I've killed him. I've sold him probably 30-40 times. He's not too bad. As far as my gear is pretty good, I have almost 100k damage, so that is that. I'm going to collect all the items here, and before I actually did this, I made sure that there was a treasure goblin in an area before I actually did all of this stuff. And I'm going to show you that in just a second, because I really want to take advantage of this valor here. Now that I've vendored all the stuff and got rid of some stuff, I'm going to put my magic find gear on because I know for a fact there is a treasure goblin in a specific spot. Now you may have done this spot before if you watch a guy named Kriparian. He shows this spot in a lot of his live streams and videos and everything like that. Personally, I knew about this spot before he did, but I'm not trying to show who's better or anything like that. Just stating the point. 256 and trying to show that I'm not copying him, and he didn't copy me either, but you know, it's just something people figure out. So now that we have 256 here, check the weapon rack. Always check the weapon rack. It's there every time. Nothing there. I've gotten a couple legendaries from weapon racks. So, okay, now my damage is a lot lower now because I have my magic find gear on. So I'm gonna try and take down this treasure goblin before he teleports away without getting one shot over there by one of those mobs. So that's why I do pop my smoke screen and just start taking down the treasure goblin. There we go, he's down. He drops a rare, a couple blues, tome of secrets, and about 3,000 gold worth of gold on the floor. So far we're doing pretty good, but it's not done yet, guys. We got a lot more stuff that I want to show you because it gets even better. Now remember, we're in Act 1 Inferno here, and we did 5 rare mobs, got the valor, did this, now got a chest, did the goblin, did all that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to town, and I'm going to put my normal gear back on, and then I'm also going to get rid of these items that ones I'm going to keep. I'm going to put in my stash and just kind of get ready for the next extravaganza that's about to come up. Now that I'm back in town here, I'm going to put all my other gear on, because now we're going to be going to Whimseyshire, which is the unicorn level, pretty much the secret level, kind of following the cow level from the last thing. Now I have spent about 2 million gold and collected a bunch of materials to get the infernal staff. So this is going to enable me to do Inferno Whimseyshire, which in my opinion I don't think very many people can do right now, because it requires you to be really far into Act 4 and almost pretty much done the game completely to get this staff to buy the last recipe. So let's throw everything in here and make a lot of room, because we're going to go start doing that. Alright, now that we're out front, we have talked to the cow and the cow king, and we're going to head inside. So I clicked the little thing by accident. I was trying to back away. They always put mobs right in the spawn there. I don't know why they do that, but they do, and it's annoying. But I'm just going to show you and just talk for just a second about what exactly we're doing here. Now, the object is to come in here with 5 stacks of valor to increase your chances to getting better items. The reason you want to do that, obviously you want to get better items, but at the same time, these mobs here and the bosses in here and the clouds and all that good stuff and treasure chests, you know, equivalent stuff in here, all drop Act 3 and Act 4 equivalent gear for Inferno. This is very hard to do this too. These mobs have a lot of health. Some of the rare mobs that I fight, some of the elite mobs, have 4 million plus health, and sometimes that's without extra health buff as well. So just to show you that, it's just crazy. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cycle through, I'm going to kill a bunch of mobs. I'm going to speed this up, put some music and stuff so you can kind of see me killing some stuff, just for some entertainment value, why not? And then I'm going to, after everything's cleared out completely, I'm going to go around to all these little clouds you see on the top left there. They're equivalent to like treasure chests, and you can get good items. I'm going to come back after everything's cleared out with my magic find gear and open all those treasure chests or clouds and see what kind of items I can get from that. This is kind of the spec that I use normally for doing this. So, you know, if you're a demon hunter and you want to do the same spec, it's awesome. I'm going to release a demon hunter guide soon. But let's get to the action. I'm going to play a little bit of music and I'll see you guys here in just a few. Alright guys, we have fully cleared the whole area here. You can see on the map everywhere is cleared. Pretty decently big area here. Now it's not over yet, there's still much to do. Now I have my 5 stacks of valor still, which is great. I did get a decent amount of rares from the rare mobs, which is good. I got some off of the trash mobs too. Really interested to see exactly what I got from these items. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to town and we're going to put these rares in the stash until afterwards, because I'm going to look at all that stuff at the end. Now we're going to grab all the magic find gear because it's not over with just yet. Now let's go ahead and put it all on. Okay, so that's all the gear there. I'm going to put it all just in a specific area so I know exactly where it is. It's very important when you're switching out gear like this to not delete it or sell it to the vendor, obviously. So now let's go back in. Because we have the whole place cleared now, what we're going to do is we're going to go around these clouds. These clouds are kind of equivalent to chests, and when you have a decent amount of magic find, they actually drop blues constantly and even drop rares at times. I haven't got a legendary from one yet, but I've only fully cleared this place probably I'd say 10 times. I'm not really getting anything great right now. I should have started at the bottom of the place so I could keep track where I'm going, because you got a lot of running around to do and everything like that. So here we go. We got a blue already from a pot of gold, which is pretty good considering pot of golds usually don't drop that great of stuff. Okay, I'm just going to work on the top area of this area first and then just work my way back down, and that's all I'm going to be doing. So now I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to sit here and just let me talk this whole time. And good luck here, and let's see if we get some good stuff, and then we'll go identify all those rares at the very end.
Happiness is all that matters.
Alright, we're back in town now, and you saw that my bags actually got full just from the clouds alone, which is very interesting. There were some clouds that actually gave me 3 blues, one gave me a rare. They're really awesome. That's why it's important to save that for the very end. So when you have all your magic find gear on and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at some of these blues that are in the bag right now, then we'll clear out the rest of the stuff that's in the inventory. Some level 60 stuff. Wow. That's an offhand 110 to 270 damage. That's really high for an offhand for as far as that goes. So maybe I'll be able to do something with that. Not too bad. Got a shield here with 1100 armor, 66 vitality. That's not a bad shield. Wish I had more stats, but it is a blue. What can you expect, right, from a blue? Some boots. Nothing too good. Usually blues, you're looking for weapons. Weapons, shields, stuff like that. That's going to be your big time money makers as far as that goes, and even upgrades sometimes. You can see I'm using a blue two-hand bow right now, so maybe I got an upgrade in here though, hopefully. No, 605. I'm still, I'm saving up gold now. I've been spending a lot of gold on stuff to get an upgrade for my bow, so maybe I'll get lucky and find a really nice one. Mine's pretty good. I mean, I do a lot of damage, but I know there's definitely a lot better out there. Let's go ahead and salvage some of the stuff that we're not keeping here. Personally, I don't really like getting quivers, just because, oh, I got a legendary mat. Nice. Yep, that's how you do that. Okay, let's sell some of the junk now. I'm going to keep both of these. Quivers typically don't sell very well. They're usually really cheap, and they're so common. You get them so often, and that's why. So, alright, let's take the rest of the stuff out of here. All the rares and the rest of the blues. Not bad though, pretty much almost 2 full bags worth of stuff from this whole experience, and we already got rid of some stuff too, so here we go. Now let's take a look at the long-awaited time here. We got a rare necklace and a rare ring. It's very awesome to find those, because some of the best necklaces and rings are rares in the game. So let's take a look, see what we got. Let's do the ring first. Okay, pretty decent ring. Got strength, dexterity, intellect, armor, lightning resist. Not too bad. Wish it was a lot better. Not too crazy about that. Might be able to sell it. And let's take a look at the necklace. Necklace, 13% attack speed, 201 dexterity. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's really good, guys. I mean, it's not like incredible. Like, my necklace has attack speed and 145 dexterity, so I lose 2% attack speed, but I gain a bunch of dexterity. I mean, I'm definitely going to gain damage there. Plus you get 23 to 45 damage, and it gives you a bunch of intellect, which is kind of weird. So it gives me that option to sell it to maybe a wizard or something like that, or a witch doctor. So, I can resell it. I can sell it if I want to and probably make a decent amount off of it. Not bad, not bad. Definitely like that. Now let's look at the shield. Kind of excited about this one. Let's see. Oh, and of course it's horrible. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that. See you later. Now this two-hand sword, it's very rare to find two-hand rare swords that have base damage this high to start off with. So let's see. I'm hoping that number doubles or even higher. I did get this from the Whimseyshire area. 821. Wish it was better. Probably be able to get rid of that. Let's take a look at the chest, and we have a okay chest. Helmet, we got 2 helmets left. We got intellect, vitality, we got armor, melee tigers take 51% per hit. Nothing too good there. Did give a socket though. Sockets are another thing good for helmets, almost a necessity for a helmet. As far as trying to sell it. And the last one, the wizard helmet that has vitality, maximum arcane power, just not very good. Not very good at all. I am pretty excited about some of the blues that we got and this necklace. Definitely be able to sell it if I wanted to, use it on another character, whatever. Let's equip that real quick, because I'm really curious to see just how much my damage does increase from that item. So you can see I'm up to 91,000. If I put that on, I jump up to almost 100,000. That's awesome, guys. Nice upgrade there. Hey, what I'm going to do is I'll release this video, and when I find out what it sells for, in the description below you'll see down there what I actually sold the items for. So I'll keep track of that for you guys, and thanks for watching. And this is a very long video, but I wanted to show you just exactly what I do to farm and how I make the gold that I make and how I get the items that I get. And I know I only have 900,000 gold right now, but I have a lot of stuff in the auction house, and I've spent millions of gold on a lot of my items, legendaries, stuff like that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this was informative for you, and I'll see you next time.